Well, Megan, did you and JonBenet play anywhere else? Did you play in the bathroom?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Honey, didn't you have a game you played in the tub?
Did you ever play doctor in the tub?
I don't know.
Did you and JonBenet have any secrets?
I don't have any.
It's okay to have secrets.
I don't have any secrets.
Are you sure? I have secrets with all my girlfriends.
Honey, listen. Why don't you do Mommy a favor? Go into the kitchen and see if they have any extra cookies. Hey. Give the nice lady back her badge. And say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Excuse me, I wasn't quite done with her.
You don't have children, do you?
What's that got to do with it?
Look, I was just trying to save us a little bit of time, all right?
I was hoping that Megan would tell you that the day before Christmas when JonBenet was at our house,
She had Megan all excited because she told her that Santa Claus was going to come visit her after Christmas. And I said, no, sweetie, Christmas is tonight. Santa Claus comes tonight. And she said, no. My Santa Claus told me yesterday that he was going to pay me a secret visit after Christmas.
Bill, nobody's gonna give you a hard time about a casual promise you made to a child at a party.
I never spoke to JonBenet about visiting her after Christmas.
Are you sure you didn't say something like, I'll see you after the holidays?
Well, one thing I've learned playing Santa, you don't make casual promises to a child.
Why would she say what she said then?
Because she's 6 years old. 6-year-olds like to brag. They especially like to brag about how tight they are with Santa.
You have no objection if we talk to all the people you say visited you on Christmas Day, do you?
No,
Or if we talk to your doctor about your condition since your heart surgery?
no.
You wouldn't mind coming in to give us hair, blood, and handwriting samples?
Why should I mind? I'm innocent.
All right, listen up. Ladies and gentlemen, the CBI Bureau just found a hair. And they found it on the white blanket the little girl's body was lying on. So, I want pubic and body hair samples from everybody. I want them yesterday. The sooner we match this, the sooner we're home. I better get that.
Heading into court, media attorney Tom Kelly argued the autopsy report of JonBenet Ramsey should be made public.
The right to know is the right to know today.
The autopsy report contains several important details.
According to several sources, because police failed to secure the Ramsey home until after the body was found.
Another source said that the first detective on the scene, a specialist in sex crimes, was so busy treating the Ramseys as victims, she never took care of business.
There is not one story that doesn't make me out to be the person that screwed everything up. It's not fair. Say the stories are lies. You have got to protect me.
Linda, you know that my policy is we do not discuss details of investigations with the press.
You're hanging me out there, Chief.
You know, if it bothers you that much, Linda, I can always take off the case, or I'll just reassign you.
Once again, the Boulder police are denying new reports that they are trying to negotiate terms for an interview with the Ramseys.
Look, whether you leaked this stuff to the media or you gave it to the Ramseys lawyers, it doesn't matter. We are not going to share information with you from now on.
He shut us down a long time ago. The CBI was told to withhold its lab results from us.
Under Colorado law, we don't have to work with you. We can kick your ass out of this case. When our job is done, we'll bring the case material over.
If you don't plan to share information, just how are we supposed to proceed?
We do what we want. And if we need your help on the law, we call you.
He lets his people get so obsessed with the Ramseys, they won't even see another possibility. They ignore facts they don't like. They never discuss exculpatory evidence with us. And as soon as a suspect has a half-baked alibi, he's cleared. Kobe, do you understand what that means? You will never deliver what we need to prosecute this case. No sharing means the killer will walk. Is that okay with you?
No, that's not okay with him, just as it's not okay with us. Tom, what do we do?
What do? We let Eller investigate. That's what we do. And when he's finished, we let you prosecute. But in the meantime, why don't you and I hold a joint press conference and show the world that we're still on the same side?
No. If the police want to go it alone, let Kobe go to the press alone.
All right, well, how about we set up a joint war room right here in the Justice Center with everything we have, computers, files, the whole 9 yards, and our people and your people get together for status reports. What about that?
So you're saying you will share your information with us?
Well, I'm sure that Eller will want to limit accessibility to the computers to his guys, and he'll want to decide what information we pass on to you. But guys, come on, we're going to be reasonable. We know sooner or later you're going to get the case.
I don't want to depend on John Eller. Maybe we'll hire our own investigator to review the case from a defense point of view, see what we're up against.
Well, I don't know if Eller will be happy about that.
Well, then he won't. Look, to tell you the truth, one of Eller's own detectives suggested Lou Smith just a couple of weeks ago. Before he retired, he closed over 150 murder cases. He's a legend.
We'll make sure he stays on your side of the field.
Well, MSNBC's all over this.
Who's handing this off to Rather?
How long we gonna be up on the bird?
3 minutes for the nightly news. Universal Walters is flying in.
Larry Schiller will show up.
They look like the original Odd Couple.
I have a gut feeling about this case that I don't usually get. And that is that we're going to solve this case. I am not going to file charges until I feel I have it. The road to justice will not be paved with shortcuts. I want to say something through you. I want to say something to the person or persons who committed this crime. To the person or persons who took this baby from us. The list of suspects narrows. Soon no one will be on that list but you. You have stripped us of any mercy we might have had at the beginning of this investigation. We are going to see that justice is served and that you pay for what you did. We will ensure that justice will be served for this community, for this nation, and most importantly, for JonBenet.
Did a great job, Alex. Really
Thanks.
great.
You did it again.
You must know something that I don't know to sound so confident. I didn't know we were that close.
I might have gotten a little carried away.
Well, when making a profile, the FBI will begin by explaining to you that your daughter was at a low risk of being killed by a stranger. She was in bed, at home, in a good neighborhood. Both her parents are in the house. What stranger takes a chance invading a house under those conditions? And on top of that, JonBenet rarely came in contact with strangers.
That's not true. She met strangers all the time at the pageants.
Are you sure about that, Mrs. Ramsey? Didn't you keep a pretty close eye on her?
How can you be sure that the FBI profilers would tell the Boulder police that somebody in our house killed our daughter?
Look, Mr. Ramsey, after heading the behavioral science unit for 15 years, I can tell you that what they'll suggest, without saying it, is that either you or your wife was involved in the killing, the cover-up, or both.
Just because we were home?
No, they see a lot more than that. They see the note, the cord, the tape, the noose, and all those things tell the profilers that the killer had no fear of being discovered during the crime. He or she felt absolutely comfortable in your house. Tying the cord around JonBenet's neck took time, Mr. Ramsey. Carrying her body down to the wine cellar and wrapping her in a blanket took time.
But the perpetrator was in the cellar with her. Nobody could hear him down there. He could take all the time he wanted.
Maybe. But the most important piece of behavioral evidence is still the note. When was it written? If it was written before, then maybe it's an attempted kidnapping. But if it was a kidnapping and it went wrong, why leave a note and take the chance that the police can identify the handwriting? So when was it written? Well, I can tell you this. The length points to it being written by someone who was in no hurry to get the hell out of your house. Now, trust me, this is a crime scene analysis, and based purely on that, the profilers are bound to like the two of you for the killings. But I've interviewed